Hello there, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Are you new here? Do I know you? Do you know me? No? Okay, I'm Susie and you are? Please write it down in the comments below so we can actually be friends if we're not already. And now let's get to the video. If you know me or if you know my videos, you know that I've been in Iceland with my boyfriend, and the reason why I'm now sitting here coming back from home is because I thought I'd do a follow-up, you know, like a video where I explain to you how I liked it there, what I've learned, maybe some tips and tricks for people who want to go there in the future. And so yeah, stay tuned for that. I might show some more scenes from Iceland too. So if you want to know why we chose Iceland, read the information box please, because I don't want to make the video too long. So here are the things that I've learned. The first thing I've listed is the car and the weather, because those things, like, they go hand in hand, and let me address them. We've got a car that was really sweet and cute, but also so tiny. so tiny, oh my god. Like, in the end, I've regretted that we took the cheapest and smallest option. I would really highly recommend you to take the bigger option and maybe 1 or 2 steps higher in price, because I think it would really be worth it. If you see people from Iceland driving there, I think they're from Iceland, you see very big cars, like big. Like, we saw some certain cars that were so big, like, I've never seen cars like this. Maybe in some movies, but not in real life. I would have imagined them to drive around in some crazy city in America or something like this. Yeah, but not in Iceland. So I think there is a reason for that. And the thing is, I don't know if there is much off-road driving in Iceland, but there are such high or bad winds. It's crazy. The weather is a thing, definitely. Like, keep it in mind if you travel there. I think it depends on if you're traveling in winter or summer, but in any case, prepare for it and don't think, yeah, I have it all figured out, it will be fine and everything. It will probably not be, because, or like, it will probably shock you if you're not prepared for the case that you might not have figured out everything, you know? So when we arrived there, the weather was quite bad. Like, the wind was such a bad wind. I can't explain it, but like, we were driving and it, like, you could really feel the wind in the car, because it hit the car and from this side and from this side. It was so crazy. And then when we came to our accommodation, I mentioned this in my first video, but I went out of the car. I wanted to take my suitcase. I have a backpack suitcase and I took it on my back and I wanted to make 1 step and I was on the floor. Now I can really laugh about it, but back then it was like, what is going on? Like, you could not walk unless you were holding on to something, you know? We were walking in Reykjavik and I had to hold on with all I had to a street pole, I think it's called, or like a street light. I had to be like this and my scarf flew away. It was so crazy. I wish I would have filmed that, but honestly I would have probably not been able to hold the camera still. So yeah, be prepared for heavy winds, and then choose the right car, because I don't know, you want to feel safe. I think but like, especially when you don't really know the situation in a certain country where you have never been, for example, you want to feel safe. And although I thought, like, okay, it's an adventure and it's cool and everything, we will make it out safe, and we did, but like, I definitely had my nerves suffer a bit. So yeah, those are the 2 first things that I want to tell you. Also, suiting the car situation, gas stations. Gas stations are really different from what I know, at least from my country. Here it's like this: you go to the gas station, you fill up your tank, and then you go inside and pay. There you can not even pay with cash. I think you have to pay with card, and you pay first. You have that machine, and you can select how much you want to tank, and then you pay, and then it will tank as much as what you have paid for. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Having a credit card is really important if you go to Iceland. And yeah, don't be surprised about that. You can also choose your language, so no worries about that. But don't be surprised about that. Okay, next thing, accommodation. Our accommodation, that's not really like a thing that I've learned, but that's just something I want to tell you, because our recommendation was so nice. I really loved it. It was called Fosatun. I will blend it in for you. And it was just really, I really liked it. It was not a fancy hotel or something like this, don't expect that. But it had those camping pods, they were called, and they're perfect for when you don't want to stay that long. I mean, we stayed for like 6 nights, so we were maybe one of the longer staying guests there, but it was really a nice spot. In last episode I showed you a bit of the pods, and it worked like this. It's a really small pod with only a bed in it and a table and 2 chairs, and that's about it. And then you have to go outside to go to the kitchen and the bathroom. But for us that was not a problem. We didn't want to pay that much. It was also not that pricey, and it was really just a really nice place, and the people were lovely. The owner that built the whole thing also wrote some books, and I got one and he signed it for me, so that was really sweet too. So I would definitely come back there, definitely. So this is something I can really suggest you. Okay, next thing. So there is a question that I did not answer yet, and it is, did we see the aurora? And I gotta tell you, there is a reason why I did not mention it in my last videos, but yes, we saw it. The thing why I did not mention it is I could not shoot any video material. I only have photos. But yes, we saw it, and actually quite a few times. I want to show you the photos. On the first day we saw it, it was very small, you know, like the colors weren't intense, and just the whole percentage wasn't intense either. So we looked at the sky, and there was a couple, actually a German couple, that explained to us what we are seeing right now, because what you could see is a sky with light shadows, but like white shadows, nothing green or colored, but like white shadows. And that's because, I think that's because it wasn't that strong on that day. On a different day we were also able to see it, and it was much stronger on that day, and we shot again. And then on another day, it was like, I think our last day or so, we saw it again, but we could not shoot it because we were coming from a hot tub and we didn't have our cameras with us, and we didn't want to lose that moment. But it was so stunning. Oh my god, it was still white, but this time it was actually moving, you know, like what you see when you see aurora shots, like video shots, it's moving, you know, like this kind of. Watch the aurora shot and you'll get what I mean. And it was so stunning. Oh my god, it was really moving like this. It was still white, but it was like a miracle, honestly. Not being too cheesy, but it was really like a miracle. So I only have photos, but I hope you like them. And now my overall thing, how did I like it there? I loved it. I didn't even just like it, I loved it. It was quite intense because Miguel always wanted to see something different on each day, and so we took quite a lot of road trips and saw quite a lot. But on the other hand, it's obviously what it is about, to see many things, and it wasn't too much for me. It was okay, and it was just like a different world. It was really so stunning. Like, even if you're just driving on the road, there's nothing, no high buildings or something like this. Occasionally you'd pass a village or like a few accommodations, but like other than that, you're just there driving alone, and you have beautiful nature on the left and the right side, you know, and then those huge mountains, and sometimes you pass some really snowy roads and mountains, and then you're again in a place where there's no snow at all, and it's just stunning. I highly recommend everybody to go there and see it with their own eyes. I hope that I could show you a bit in my videos. I hope you like them, and yeah, when we can all travel again, I will try to make more travel videos because I really enjoyed that too. And yeah, you see me smiling, so yeah, just thinking back is really nice. Definitely. Okay, so anyways, that was the video. I hope you liked it. I hope that was kind of organized, although it probably wasn't. So yeah, if you would stick around, I would be very happy. Subscribe, it's free. Leave me a like here if you liked it, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or tell me something you want to share. And also, yeah, if you would share my videos, it would make me really happy. And yeah, so see you next time, and have a good day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and bye.